Now, should you wait to get the PlayStation 5 Pro? Or should you get the original PlayStation 5 or the PlayStation 5 Slim? Let's talk about it. Now, with the PlayStation 5 Pro, there is always going to be major upgrades with the newest PlayStations, with the Pro level PlayStations. Basing off the information from the PS4 Pro, the leap from the PS4 Slim all the way to the Pro, there was 4K resolution, which is not something they had with the PS4. Upgraded CPUs, GPUs, all that sort of stuff was upgraded. So that's something that we can see in the future, is just 8K resolution upgrade. So we get more support for the 8K. We're gonna get better internal stuff, such as the CPUs and the GPUs just being way more advanced. Some stuff that I would love to see with the PS5 Pro would be stuff like variable refresh rates. Heights to 240 frames per second would be incredible. That would match like a PC. Now, would that be something that everybody needs? I don't think so. But what would be really good is if they had less internal fan noise, for example. With both PlayStations, even with the PlayStation 4 era, we've had internal fan noise just continuing through, but they've definitely improved it. But an even further advancement with the internal fan noise would be incredible. Just other stuff like faster SSDs internally would be incredible. Although the PlayStation 5 itself is super fast, just having an even quicker SSD would be nuts. Having an upgraded CPU and an upgraded GPU as well would just be incredible, like top tier performance for your PlayStation gameplay. It's not absolutely needed, but it's definitely something that they're probably gonna do anyway. And other stuff, such as increased VR support and a better VR experience inside the PlayStation I see happening. Internally, I don't see much changing. The only things I see needed to be upgraded is maybe they could have an internal internet browsing feature. They're probably gonna get AI involved somehow. Maybe they'll do like AI search or something like that integrated into the PlayStation 5. I don't know how that's all going to work out, but maybe that'll be integrated with the PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm not too sure on that one. In terms of the exterior design, I'm hoping that it's not going to be anything too much bigger than the original PlayStation 5, but it might happen. For a lot of people though, you're not going to need the 8K support at the end of the day. Like, a lot of us just need the 4K support. A lot of the monitors that we use have max 4K resolution anyway. It's mainly for the users that use those 8K TVs, but those are the pro consumers. Those are the very rare people that need that 8K. But if you do have the 8K resolution at full resolution, you do have better pixels and stuff for the 4K. The 1440p support as well would be even better with the color ranges and all that sort of stuff. So I do see there's a use for the 8K support because of just minimizing pixels from the 8K resolution. That would make sense. But it's just not something that everybody's gonna need. What I see what people need is just better internal fan noise, quicker SSD, quicker than we've already got. We've already got it pretty good, but we just need variable refresh rates, for example, something that we have with PC, up to 240 Hertz. Maybe that's too much to ask for, I don't know. I think that would be incredible and that would make the ultimate game console. Now in terms of the cost, it is going to be a lot more, I could imagine. It's going to be over $1,000 in Australia. I could just see it right now. Because, you know, the price hike between even the DualSense controllers has been like a $200 price hike. So I just see with the PS5 Pro just being a lot more expensive than just the PS5. Now there will be a good trade-in deal if you were to get one. So for example, you could trade in your PlayStation 5 plus 2 games and get yourself a PS5 Pro for a pretty good price. But do you need to upgrade to that? I don't know if a lot of people do need to upgrade to it. It's more for the people who are getting the PlayStation for the first time that they have that choice, but a lot of people would probably just get away with the PlayStation 5 Slim and have the best time. It will be probably the same internal experience as you get with the UI experience and everything like that. I don't know if there's going to be too much difference in upgrades or anything like that. you probably get mostly the same experience out of the PlayStation 5 Pro, and a lot of people will just need to get the PS5 Slim. Like, they won't need to get anything else. I feel like that would probably do it. And even better, just getting the digital model. Like, you don't have to stress too much over it. If you just want a PlayStation, just get the PlayStation, man. Like, you don't have to stress over it too much, you know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of people in the community have been just waiting for that PS5 Pro, which is probably gonna come out late this year. And I just think a lot of the use case scenarios, like the PlayStation 5 Slim or the original PlayStation 5, even a pre-owned model, would be a really good model for you because it works perfectly fine. It's still a young console. It's going to do a great job for you. You still got all the normal gameplay. You get yourself a PlayStation, you're going to love it. You know, you get to play those beautiful exclusives that we all love. Spider-Man 2, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, man, the list goes on. Returnal, mate. It goes on and on. Some other stuff that I would love to see is just more internal storage and just faster internet speeds. That's all in time as well. So I don't know, maybe they'll bring out the Pro model and it has twice as much storage, maybe a 2 terabyte storage as well. That would be really good because my storage fills out straight away. I've got an internal SSD and an external SSD in my original PlayStation 5 and I use it all the time. I've filled out all that storage, especially with the PlayStation Plus. Like, you're just downloading games all the time, and with the sales on at the moment, man, it's such a good time to buy games, and I'm just buying so many things. So it's definitely a great time to get yourself a PlayStation 5 right now if you want to take advantage of that spring sale too. So yeah, if we look at it from the PlayStation 4 perspective, like, there was a massive leap, but if we look at it from this year's perspective, with the PlayStation 5 era, I just don't see a need for everybody needing the PlayStation 5 Pro. I feel like a lot of people can easily just get away with an original PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 5 Slim and they'll have the best experience ever, and that's it, mate. But for a lot of the Pro consumers that want to test out these engines, like me, like a professional user of these things, PlayStation 5 is an asset to me. Like, I use it every single day. I make the content with it. I definitely see a reason why you would want the PlayStation 5 Pro for that user case scenario. Yeah, there's still so much we can enjoy with the original PlayStation 5s. I just don't see maybe there's a reason why you should wait to get the PlayStation 5 Pro. I think you have more than enough with the PlayStation 5 Slim. And if you genuinely don't like it later, then trade it in, get a discount off your PlayStation 5 Pro, and then upgrade. Just give it a bit of time. See how the reviews go as well. Like, don't just buy something straight away. The reviews and stuff like that will come out before the release date, so you know if it's worth buying or not. But definitely pre-ordering the PlayStation 5 would be a good idea because I can see it just sort of selling out straight away and being really hard to get. Judging from the PlayStation 5 Slim, like, it's been pretty accessible now, so maybe I'm wrong about that, but I definitely see it being a pretty good item that a lot of people want, like the original PlayStation 5, because a lot of people are waiting for that PlayStation 5 Pro. So pre-ordering is probably a good idea, and then when you go to buy it, maybe you could do a trade-in deal or something like that. It's also a good time once the PlayStation 5 Pro gets released to buy an original PlayStation 5 because the discounts on the original PlayStation 5 will hopefully be even greater. And you can get yourself a PlayStation 5, finally. It will be fully accessible and mate, you can just get playing, and that's the main thing. We just want to enjoy the PlayStation 5, and that's why we love this channel, because we get to talk all about the PlayStation 5. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.